Hello there. Today I am going to try some new paints, and I'm trying them with just water to thin them out and no other pouring medium, no silicone or dimethicone. And the reason I'm trying them is because I found them in a local store called The Warehouse, and Warehouse Stationery also have them. This is a set of 4 pearlescent paints. The brand name is Kooky, which is actually produced by or manufactured by The Warehouse under their brand. And I've got the 4 pearlescent colours in yellow and turquoise, pink, when they come out, pink and blue. I also bought another pack, which I'm going to try in a future video, of the metallic paints in the same, and they were very cheap, so I'm hoping they work out well because I will go back and buy some more. Along with those paints I have mixed up a neon orange and purple, and I have put all the colours into a cup, of which I'm just going to pour onto the canvas. I've got more than enough paint, and at the end of this video, if you wish, you can see how I poured my paints into this cup, which looks really pretty from the side. Okay, so I'm now going to tip this onto the canvas. Just looking beautiful already. I'm going to, just get a few bubbles out. Lot of bubbles in this, mixing just the water in, and because it's not an expensive paint, I generally find that when I buy the cheaper paints, they need a bit of extra mixing, and that does create a few more bubbles, but I don't mind because it gives those lovely little dots. Right, it is time for me to tilt. Is gorgeous. That is exactly the type of pattern that I was going for, although I do have to say I wasn't expecting so many cells because, as I said, I've got no silicone or dimethicone, so I'm assuming a lot of those cells are created by the bubbles, because again, there was no pouring medium added. All the paints have been mixed with water. There's a bubble right there that won't pop. I'm just going to see if I can hit it with my spatula. I'm not quite sure if I've got it yet, but never mind. Just straighten that up a little. That's better. Okay. The colours are just gorgeous. I wish I had more of the blue and the turquoise, but just the mix of those colours, it's quite a while since I've used purple, and I wanted to use it with a pour this time. So yes, I'm really happy with that. And I think there's some paint under there on my drippings that I can use to do a few cabochons, so I will bring the camera down and take some close-ups of this, and then I will dip a few cabochons. Well, I've got a fair mix of paints here. There's nothing that really jumps out and says, yes, I want to put you onto a cabochon. But what I plan on doing this afternoon is trying something that I have been meaning to try for a while now, and that is using some glitter paint straight onto the cabochon before I dip it into the paint drippings. So I've got my Reno Art Black Opal glitter paint here, and I'm going to put a dab of it onto my surface here that I can then dip my cabochon into before I dip it into the paint, just to see what sort of an effect I get. I won't do it with all the cabochons, but I do want to try a couple of them like that. But the first thing I want to do is put a round cabochon down into that little patch there, which is so pretty. I might actually double dip it first. I'll dip it on the edge of some of the blues, which has just given that little dab of paint there, and then I will dip it into this. And that is gorgeous, just beautiful. All the lovely opalescent pearly colours in it. Very, very, very pretty. Now I'm going to try one of my smaller round cabochons that I use for snap buttons. I'm going to dip it into a little of the glue down here. I just want a small amount, so I'm just going to gently dip it and give it another wee scraping because I don't want too much glitter on there. And now I'm going to put it over the back here into this patch. Quite pretty. It's got the lovely turquoisey colours in it, but it's still a little overridden by the orange. But no, I think that'll dry really nicely. That's very, very pretty. Okay, and I want to do one more, and I want to do it right down in the black and orange here. So this will be my last dip. It's just a plain, no glitter glue on it. It'll make a beautiful dark pendant if I put it into a gold bezel tray, if it dries properly. Because of the lovely sort of pearlescent colouring in it, that is really, really pretty. I'm so pleased with that. That's it for me for today. I've enjoyed using these new colours, and I'm probably going to do it again. I'll get some more of them because I want to try another pour similar to the one I've done, but this time with just the 4 colours that I bought, nothing else except of course the black to go with it. I want to see what I can make from that. So once again, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.